What's going on, YouTube? Official Keith here. Today we are heading towards the grocery store, but I wanted to shoot a video about this radar detector. So let me go to the grocery store real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright folks, now that I'm back from the store, we're going to talk about this Escort X80 radar detector. Now my previous radar detector was the Whistler CR73. So I've retired that one for this unit right here, and we're going to go ahead and just get into the unit itself. Now normally I would try to do an unboxing, however I've already used the unit just to see how it would, how it goes for the first couple of days, and it's pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so this is what comes in the box. The only thing that's missing from this picture is the suction cup mount, which I already have in the car, and the instruction manual. But you'll get the radar detector itself, so you can see there it has the OLED display, and then you'll also get the smart plug. And I can tell you right now, this mute button being right here, it is pretty amazing, and we can talk about that in later videos. And then you'll get, set this to the side, you also get this case, so you can carry your radar detector and the plug in, and the suction cup mount too, just in case you're going into a different car. But we'll just put this back up here. But yeah, this radar detector is it's pretty spot on for the most part. Now it is the entry level into Escort's radar detectors, but I will tell you that this particular radar detector has more features than some radar detector brands' top tier level radar detectors. So that'll just let you know there that you're getting a pretty good product. Now, some of the features of this radar detector includes long range protection. You also have Escort Live, which is the app that you can connect to your radar detector, and you can do a lot from within the app. It's also web ready, so you can stay up to date on camera locations, as well as upgrading the software. It has mute and auto mute, and that is one of the main reasons why I wanted to go ahead and start using it. That auto mute feature is amazing. If you're used to having a radar detector, and you know how sometimes when you get when it detects something, then it'll start popping off, and you either have to manually lower the volume or you have to press the mute button, or whatever the case may be. But with this one, it after a couple of beeps or alerts, then it'll auto mute itself. So that's an extra added plus there. And then of course you have the multicolor OLED display. With that one you can actually change the colors to 4 different colors. I have mine set to red. Then of course you have the crystal clear voice alerts, and then you have 3 high resolution meter modes, so that'll come in handy. And then it also has it's also dual language, so it goes in English as well as Spanish. So all in all, this is an excellent radar detector to have, and hopefully I can get some footage of the radar detector being used. At the top of the video you did see it a little bit, but in future videos we'll go more in depth into the radar detector and what it does. Okay, now to take you around the radar detector itself, we'll start here. This is the release button. So when you're using the suction cup mount, the suction cup mount slides in here, and then you can press that button to release it or to adjust it. It has 3 different settings, and then of course right here is how the radar detector shoots out to scan for information. Then you'll have some buttons right here as well. So you'll have your sensitivity button, this button right here, you'll have the volume, and then you'll have a power button. And on the side, this is where you will update the radar detector for any software updates, and this is where you actually get power. So let me as you can see here, and that sun is out. Let me him that sun up a little bit. There we go. So as you can see here, it has that old school telephone jack action going on. So it's a little unusual, but it works. And then, like I said, you have the OLED display that's in the front. There's nothing on this side here. There's some FCC information right there. It's a lightweight unit. It does have a plastic feel and build to it, but don't let that fool you, folks, because this thing is pretty sturdy. And compared to other radar detectors, this is probably about the standard size as far as the length is concerned. Width will depend on the radar detector. I know Escort makes a radar called the 360C, and that thing is probably about that wide, maybe, or maybe the Max 360 is this wide. Maybe the 360C is probably like that, but those are those top tier radar detectors. But all in all, the radar detector, it's good. Also, using that suction cup mount, it stands and it holds. And that's why I didn't take it out of the car, because I got it to a good spot. Now I'm not gonna always use that suction cup mount just because I want a blend mount, which is the mount that goes right underneath your rear view mirror. And once I have that and have it hardwired into the mirror, then I won't even have a need for this, and this will just be a backup for the radar detector itself. There you have it, the Escort X80 radar detector. Now you can pick this thing up online almost anywhere that sells radar detectors. If you want to go to a brick and mortar store, you can go to a Best Buy and pick this up there as well. As always, thanks for taking some time out to watch my videos. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Until next time, this is Official Keith. You're now official. We'll see you later.